On today's episode of the Fresh Brew Run vlog, day one of a long journey. So I'm training for the Indianapolis Marathon. The air is so bad. I just don't like the gym. I don't like running on the treadmill. I'm so happy to be back outside. Good morning, welcome to episode 1 of my Indianapolis Marathon training block. My name is Aaron, and it is a great day for a run. Day one of a long journey to a distance that I actually enjoy. So I just ran a half marathon over a week ago. It did not go well. It was very humid, very hot. I'm gonna do a quick little recap of that overall, but really looking forward, looking ahead to the Indy Marathon. Nice. So I will be doing weekly vlogs documenting my training. I'll talk about my my goals, my strategy, my training plan over the course of the next couple weeks as we ease back into training. So today's run is 6 miles, easy pace. The first week is always pretty easy. I am on my way to check out a little historic site, a little archaeology, if you will. They're working on a park over here, or like a new, I think it's technically a park. It used to be a street in front of 5th Ave. If you're familiar with downtown Royal Oak, in your 20s, you probably know 5th Ave. But they tore up the road here, and apparently they exposed some old rail tracks. Like, they're not train tracks. I think it was like a commuter rail that used to run all over Metro Detroit. It looks like they removed them, so I'm kind of sad I didn't get to see that. I always think it's cool to see little hints of the past when I'm running. Anyway, on with the run. One thing I'm gonna try to work into my my running greeting repertoire is something I've seen in the World Cup, and that's the sideways thumbs up. Like, I'm good, I'm good. I like that. I think that's cool. I'm gonna start doing that when I see other runners. I'm good. And then you could even maybe turn it into a fist bump if people are feeling really friendly. I love it. And then imagine combining the sideways thumbs with the classic "I like your hat" in the winter. Like your hat, like your hat. Woo! That is that's gold. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the first run, and I'll talk a little bit more about why I'm doing Indy in a second. So I'll see you then. First run is down. Oh, I need to finish my run. 3, 2, 1. Super Blast 3. Done. First run is down. It's fine. Whatever. The benefit of running a really bad half marathon before starting this training is it didn't take much out of me. It was basically a slow, long run. So I took just over a week off. I'm feeling good. It's just hot. So, like, how do I really feel? I don't know. Anyway, to close the loop, because I never want to talk about this race again, the half marathon didn't go great. Like I said, 93-ish% humidity on race day. It was warm. It was hillier than, you know, I could train for. Like, there's just not many hills around me that I can run. So I got kind of punched in the face. Like I said in my pre-race breakdown, the first half of my training went really well, and I felt like I made great progress, and then the second half I just plateaued. I did accomplish 2 goals though, that the reason I ran this. One was to get back into shape after taking some time off from training, which got back into shape from a training perspective, and then 2, to build up some speed. And I did a lot of speed workouts and tempo runs at really aggressive paces, and I was able to do them. They never felt good, and I don't think I could have run them for any longer than I actually did, but I do feel like I got some speed in the spring that I'm hoping to carry into my training. So I'm training for the Indianapolis Marathon. Very excited about this. This will be the second time that I've done this race, and you might say, why would you do another race again? Don't you want to do a different race? Don't you want to do Detroit? Don't you want to do something else? Eventually, yes, I would like to do a different race, but at this point in my running career, I'm trying to maximize my personal best. I'm trying to run as fast as I possibly can. So for me, Indy makes a lot of sense. One, I've run it before. I'm familiar with the course. I ran the best, most complete run of my life there. I have since run faster than Indy when I ran it in 2023. But that race, I stuck to my pace basically the entire time. I didn't slow down. I didn't run out of gas. I beat my goal time by 2.5 minutes. So I had a really, really good race. So I'm trying to recapture that magic. It's a flat course, which I really need a flat course. I can't train on hills in my neighborhood. So why mess with hills? At some point, eventually, I'd like to run a hillier course as just sort of a challenge without trying to get a personal best. But until then, I just want to run as fast as I can and try to avoid hills as much as I can. The other thing about Indy, I think it's one of the most underrated marathons in the United States. It has the benefit of being a bigger city race. Like Indianapolis is really good at hosting events. They have a ton of hotels. Like you can find a very affordable hotel right next to the starting line, which is awesome. They have a big conference center that I warmed up in the last time I went there, so I avoided the rain and the cold, so that was really nice. It's just a city that is built to handle big events. I just had a really good experience there, and I'm hoping to replicate that for fall of 2026. And then it's also in November, which should be pretty cool weather. I really doubt it's gonna be humid, so not worried about the weather. And then for me, it's within driving distance, so I'm gonna go down Friday, pick up my packet, run Saturday morning, head home, and I will be home for dinner. So it's an easy race for me to get in and out of without having to book multiple night hotels, without having to book flights, yada, yada, yada. So that is why I'm doing Indy again. My approach to my training will be similar, but I think a lot more discipline this time, and I have a far more aggressive goal compared to 2023. So I'll talk more about that in future episodes, but I'm really excited. I'm happy to be back training for the marathon. The half was, I think, a good thing for me to attempt, but the marathon is the distance that I really like. And I'm already excited about the idea that I don't have to run my tempo pace for the marathon as fast as I did for the half. Like, it's much slower. And I'll talk about paces and all that stuff later when I actually do my speed workouts, my tempo workouts, my long runs, stuff like that. But it is longer distances, but easier paces, which I think is going to be a really nice change of pace. There's a squirrel looking. So Indy 2026. But anyway, that'll be it for today. Tomorrow is an off day, and then after that, we just continue doing some easy runs to just, you know, dip our toes into the waters of training. And then next week, we really kick things off. So I will see you on Wednesday for an easy run. Adios. Good morning, happy Tuesday. Great day for a run out here, 6 miles, easy pace, day 2 of marathon training. It's so good to say marathon training. I feel really good today. This is the best I've felt in a very long time. I drank a lot of water yesterday. I'm trying to refocus on hydration. I got really good sleep last night. You know, just trying to get back to the basics. As you get older, these things become more and more important. I'm not 25 anymore, although I was in the worst shape of my life at 25. When I was 25, I used to park in an underground parking garage 2 stories down, and I would do the stairs, and I remember being winded after doing just 2 flights of stairs and thinking, like, this is unacceptable, this is not me. So I signed up for the $10 gym. I Googled beginner weightlifting exercises on the bodybuilding.com forum, and I did that for about 2 years, and that's how I got back into shape. So anyone who wants to like pick up running, which I don't know how many people watching this video are in that situation, but my advice would be start in the gym. Start your fitness journey, just lifting some weights, then incorporate some cardio. It's much easier that way, in my opinion, and in my experience. All right, I'm gonna wrap this run up. Good run, feel really good, best I've felt in a while. Good to feel that way, especially at the beginning of training, because it's only gonna get harder from here. So anyway, tomorrow is an off day, and then Thursday, I don't know, 6 miles, I think. So yeah, I'll see you then. All right, good morning, happy Thursday. Great day for a run, although it's actually not a great day for a run. So I just finished my run, 6 miles, easy pace. The air is so bad today. So there are wildfires in Canada once again, and the wildfire smoke has made its way down to Michigan. It's supposed to be a clear day, like the forecast is like no clouds in the sky, but it's gray and smoky. You can smell it. It smells like you're standing next to a campfire that just got extinguished, but that's just outside. So I ran at the gym today, ran at the $10 gym. It was fine. I can't imagine the air in there is great, but it's better than running in this absolute mess. Part of going to the gym means you are around other people, and people have some interesting ways of doing things, such as lifting weights in Nike Alpha Flies, which I wouldn't recommend, but hey, I just try to keep my head down, listen to my music, and glance up at whatever long forgotten sitcoms are playing on the TVs. So yeah, good run, I guess, all things considered. Not exactly how I wanted to start my my marathon training, but the air quality index, it's on a scale of 0 to 500. It's 499 today, which that's not good. Probably gonna be back on the treadmill tomorrow. So I'll talk more about the treadmill in the gym tomorrow. How about that? We'll have a little treadmill talk tomorrow. I don't film in the gym. I think that's weird. I think people should be able to go to the gym and work out without having someone recording content at the gym, but that's just me. So I just do my pre and post run videos in the car. So anyway, today, yeah, 6 miles, tomorrow 5 or 6 miles, I forget what. But yeah, I'll see you then. Adios. Good morning. Gym day number 2 in the books. I just ran 7 miles at easy pace at the $10 gym on the treadmill. The air quality is still pretty bad. It's a little bit better, but still dangerous to run outside. I went back to the $10 gym. It was fine. I just don't like the gym. I don't like running on the treadmill. I don't like running on the treadmill at the gym. It's extremely boring. It's a different kind of running. Like, I have different muscles that get sore after I run on the treadmill. Like, my hips get sore for some reason. I can't recreate my outside stride when I'm at the gym. So I don't know, whatever. It's a different type of running. It's extremely boring. I'm either staring straight ahead at a mirror in front of me, like just looking at myself, or I'm looking at the TV, which the treadmill that I prefer, the best treadmill in the gym, in my opinion, is in front of ESPN2, which when I run, there's some sort of like radio show that's on. So it's a video of a radio show with subtitles. So imagine reading a radio show with subtitles. It's basically impossible, and they don't show clips. They don't show like highlights or anything. It's just 3 people talking with subtitles. So there really isn't anything to look at. I might like get an iPad or something so I can watch like YouTube videos. File that away. That's a good idea. Anyway, you know, whatever. It was what it was. It's a necessary tool. You know, I don't want to skip runs in my first week. Anyway, tomorrow, 6 mile easy run. It's the last day of easy run week 1, and then on Sunday we get into week 2 with a speed workout. So I am hoping this weather clears up so I don't have to do a speed workout on the $10 gym treadmill, because that is not fun. That is something I'm really not looking forward to. So anyway, tomorrow I'll see you bright and early. Hopefully we'll have a little clearer weather, but I fully expect to be back at the gym. So anyway, that'll be it for today. Adios. Good morning, happy Saturday, great day for a run back outside. The air is clearing up. It's getting better today, at least until like 5 o'clock, then it gets bad again. But I'm sneaking in a run while we have some clean air. It's nice. There's a nice little breeze. The sky is not hazy. It's nice, very humid, but hey, give me humidity over choking smoke. Quick update on the dangerous sidewalk that I twisted my ankle on and almost went through the window of a jewelry store. Still dangerous. So maybe I'll file another ticket and see if they ignore that as well. All right, good news, bad news situation. The good news, there is a porta potty in this park. The bad news, there was 2 a couple weeks ago. Now we're down to 1, which porta potty beggars can't be choosers, but still, you know, it's a porta potty roulette is a real thing. You just never know what you're gonna get out on the run. All right, business is finished. Let's keep moving. By the way, 8 miles today. Oh, adjust. 8 miles today, easy pace. This is the last run of the week. I'm shifting my schedule around for this marathon block so that instead of a Saturday long run, it's gonna be a Friday long run. So just shifting everything back. It just works better for my schedule. 1, I don't have a long run on Saturday, so I have like full energy for the rest of Saturday. And 2, it also means that Monday becomes my off day, which if you've followed my channel, you know I don't like Mondays. and I never want to run, so why run? So it has become my off day. I'm just gonna run through this parking garage for old time's sake before they tear it down. Had a lot of good memories here. Not really, but it was a parking garage that I've parked at, so sometimes you just gotta be nostalgic. Hopefully they knock it down and they build a gym exclusively for distance runners. That would be my dream, plus a coffee shop, all in one. By the way, here's the construction site that had the rails underneath it. I'm not seeing any cool artifacts, but it is cool. This street, I don't know if you can see it, they're putting like this sort of speed bump kind of thing to slow traffic down. I cross here a lot and people obviously drive very fast here, so looking forward to this getting done, just making it a little bit safer for us runners. So anyway, let's keep moving. All right, I'm gonna wrap this run up and wrap this week's vlog up. Episode 1 of the Indy Block. I feel good. I'm so happy to be back outside. I'm thankful for the treadmill that I can keep running when the smoke sets in, but it's so much better running outside. Next week, I start my something of substance workouts. So we'll see if I'm on the treadmill for those. I really hope not, but who knows? Got to do what you got to do. So anyway, that'll be it for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you soon.